guys, welcome back. I realize I haven't been posting as much as I really wanted to, but that's because I've been crazy busy with school. However, it is now spring break. But right now, I have for you my February favorites. Oh. Our neighbors have very loud dogs. One moment, please. I just looked out my window to investigate what the sound was, and apparently there's two dogs divided by a fence barking at each other, so that makes a lot of sense. Anyway, February ended, it's time for favorites, let's get into it. First thing, just to get it out of the way, I'm going to talk about beauty stuff. If you don't like it, you can just skip ahead. I have been constantly on the search for a good liquid foundation that doesn't break me out or make me greasy, and it has been damn near impossible. However, I have found the golden child of drugstore foundations for this. And if you have combination or oily skin, such as myself, prone to breakouts, such as myself, this is what I have found to be the best, and it is the Revlon Color Stay in combination / oily skin. And I'm in the shade 200 Nude. Oh wow, I didn't even realize it, but apparently this has an SPF in it. It's not much, but it's something. This is pretty decent coverage for drugstore foundation, and it doesn't make me oily like the Maybelline Fit Me and Rimmel Stay Clean, I think it was, did. That was my major gripes about those products. I really liked them, but they made me so greasy by the end of the day. And this one is just, it's perfect. I love it. It's awesome. Another great product that I have discovered, this has been my favorite eyeliner for this month, I think. It's the L'Oreal Liner Intense in Black Mica. I may not be pronouncing that right because it's all fancy lettering. I really liked the brush on this compared to other liquid eyeliners that I've used in the past because it's like foam tipped, but it's very precise. It's not anything where you're just kind of like put it on your eye and it's just like this big black blob. I'm wearing it now, actually. I find that it doesn't necessarily last all day, but it lasts a decent amount of time for a liquid eyeliner. Moving on, I found my new obsession in top coats this month, and if you watch my last video, you'll know that I love sparkly things on top of pretty colors, and this one has just kind of blown my mind, especially because it was a nail polish that was on sale at Sally's, and I kind of didn't go in there expecting to come out with a nail polish, but then I took it home, and I'm just in love with it. And that is the Finger Paints top coat in Sparkle and Snowflake. This looks gorgeous over dark colors, however it is my favorite over pale and pastel colors. And it just makes the nail color like really shimmery and pretty, and it kind of catches your eye, but it's not obnoxious and like, look at me! It's very subtle, but once you look at it and it's like up close, it's gorgeous. I love it. Kind of going away from the makeup thing, this month in music, I haven't really done much discovering, mostly because my hard drive crashed, so that's not. However, Angus and Julia Stone I have been listening to a lot lately, like lately as in the last week. Mostly because I found one of their songs on Pandora that has a harmonica solo, not once but twice, and that is Just a Boy. Their album, Down the Way, is probably one of my favorites at the moment. Another song that I really like from that album, Just a Boy wasn't from that album apparently, one of the songs that I like from that album is The Devil's Tears, which apparently includes a hidden song. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page right here. Yellow Brick Road is also good, and Draw Your Swords. I'm Not Yours is really sad, but it's also a good song. Anyway, I'll link those down below so you can check them out if you want. They're a really good band. I really like them. That's the end of that story. Going along with music, I made it my New Year's resolution this year to see more bands live, and to spend more money on experiences and not material items, which I have been doing. There are a few tours and music things that I'm going to this year that I thought I'd share with you guys in case anyone watching is going as well. I'm going to see Fall Out Boy in Chicago. I'm going to visit some friends there, and I'm going to spend a few days in Chicago, and it just so happened that Fall Out Boy seemed to work its way into there, and so yeah, I'm seeing Fall Out Boy in their hometown, which if you do not know, I'm a very big fan of Fall Out Boy. Along with that, I'm also seeing another big favorite of mine, Alkaline Trio in Orlando. They're like in the same week, which is awesome, so I'm just gonna have a week of like a musical euphoria. And then I'm going to the Gentlemen of the Road tour / stopover thing in St. Augustine later on this year, and I already bought my tickets for that. But apparently Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros, Mumford & Son, and Fun are going to be there, along with a few other bands who I will probably check out between now and then, and I will let you guys know about that. But those are the tickets that I've already purchased. There are a few that I have my eyes on that I'm probably going to end up going to. My favorite food / snack of the month, holy cow, this didn't happen until like probably last week. So this last week has been a really awesome week for me. Lay's did the competition where you can name the next flavor, and now they're in the voting rounds, and they released the 3 flavors. One of them is, I want to say it's cheesy garlic bread, chicken and waffles, and then my favorite, sriracha. Not normally a fan of spicy things, however sriracha chips / sriracha in general, awesome. Don't pick up these chips if you have a mild tongue, because I was honestly choking on them at a few points in my consumption. However, this bag is almost gone and I can't find them again, and it's making me really sad, but I'm saving the crumbs for like the sprinkling on the top of my next sandwich or something. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I can't let it go. Smelly things that I have been liking this month. My immediate family for Christmas, apparently when we went to New York, my mom thought she forgot the present, but apparently she did pack it, but she just packed it so well hidden that she couldn't find it when we got to New York. So I got my present, a repurchase of my favorite perfume, and that is the DKNY Be Delicious. The original kind, because that's, you know, I'm an OG. It just smells so good. It's fruity and girly and everything that a 12-year-old kid would dream of, but I'm still 12, so it happens to work out. Along with that, I purchased the Vanilla Bean Noel hand cream at Bath & Body Works when they were on sale. I want to say I got it for $1, but I don't really know. However, it just makes my hand smell so nice, and it's very moisturizing, but it doesn't, I don't know, it's not greasy. It makes my hands feel just very smooth and silky. Apps that I have been loving this month. I'm an Instagram addict. I'm always on Instagram. Check it out down below if you do not follow me yet, because I would love it if you did. And then you could just tell me, be like, hey Gina, I saw your video, and I'll probably follow you back. Let's be honest. Being that Instagram addict that I am, I really do love Pixlr Express. I don't even know if they're like from the same company, but I loved Pixlr-O-Matic, but it was too complicated and like where I had to like sit down and figure out what I wanted. But Pixlr Express, you just and you're done. And I really like that. And they just added an update, which I am in love with now, so, you know, just check that out. And you probably want to download it because it's free. Along with that, I have been stalking the NHL app because, as some of you may know, hockey is back. There was a big lockout, and yeah, they weren't paying people and people got pissed, and so there wasn't hockey for a long time, but now they're back and the Blackhawks are undefeated champions. I have a few teams that I really love, and I have my little alert set up, and it'll tell me like once the game ends what the score was, and you can actually set it up so that it tells you every time someone makes a goal or if they're going into overtime, and I'm not that obsessively tracking it, so I just like to get the scores at the end of the day. Yeah, that's the end of my favorites video. If you are interested in any of this stuff, I'll probably put the links down below. If not, just shoot me a comment and be like, hey Gina, you forgot to put this, and I'll let you know. I'll keep you in the loop. But that's it. I hope you guys have a fantastic March, and I will see you guys in my next video. My New Year's resolution. Why can't I say that word? I made it my New Year's resolution. There we go.